Hello and welcome to the Pederscope. I am your host, Steve Pederson. Today we are talking about keys to being the difference. It is marvelous, magnificent Monday. Thank you for joining me. This is episode number 71 entitled Defining Success. Let's define success. Dave Pacta, thanks for joining me. It's great to see all of you guys. We are simultaneously broadcasting here on both Facebook and Periscope. So grateful you guys could join me. How was your weekend? Did you go out this past weekend? I talked about, on the last Pederscope, we talked about going out and the opportunity that we have in front of us to go out, have a great time. Did you guys do that? Did you take advantage of the weekend? It was tough. I found it challenging. I wanted to stay home again. But we got out, went out with the wife to eat at a restaurant, enjoyed some wonderful food, some wonderful time together. But today we are talking about defining success. There is, in my opinion, a very toxic marketing message going around these days that says, if you can make enough money and live the kind of lifestyle that you want and that frees you up totally to spend all kinds of time to be with your family, then you'll be happy. I think that is an absolutely hideous marketing paradigm to come from, and I see it all the time. It plays into and even creates this deep insecurity where we feel like we're just not enough. We're not good spouses and we're not good parents because we don't spend enough time with our families. It really plays into those insecurities. And look, if you want to spend more time with your family, then just go and spend more time with your family. It's that simple. Nobody's holding you back from that. Nobody's stopping you from doing that. The other thing that I see, and the other thing that we're told, is that if we had more money and lots of it, then, and only then, could we really support a cause that we believe in. Boy, you could really give financially to your church or to this benevolent organization or something if you had a lot of money. Well, of course, that's true. But again, listen, if you want to give, then just give. You don't have to wait until you become independently wealthy to give and to support. A little bit goes a long way. And sometimes I think what our cause needs more than a ton of money is our time and our volunteering and our just being the difference in person. What I think is, yes, especially giving time, right? You can't get that back. You can always get more money. You can't get more time. This all comes down to defining success, how we define success. How do you define success? What does that mean to you? I would be considered broke by some people, but the people that are calling me broke are the people that consider themselves financially free. And by financially free, I mean they have so much money that they don't have to work another day in their lives. But I think there's a big difference between broke and not being financially free. To me, being financially free doesn't mean that you have so much money you never have to work another day in your life. I like Dennis's definition. If I can give anything, that is success. That's a great definition. But if you it means that no matter how much money you have, that you can be content and grateful and enjoy life to the full. Are you happy? Are you grateful? Are you growing? Are you enjoying the journey of life? I think those things are more difficult to attain on a consistent basis than a large portfolio. And hey, listen, I am not here to bash making money. I am all about making money. I am all about making as much money as you can. I think that's one of the beliefs that I think that money was a bad thing, or making money was a bad thing, or making lots of money was a bad thing. That's an old belief of mine that I just kind of put to the side. Right, and we've talked about this before on previous Pederscopes. What I think, though, is important is putting it in its place, putting it into perspective, and not missing out, and not believing the lie that making and striving and making for a bunch of money is going to then make you happy and be able to do all these things that you can already do anyway. So here's my thought. Don't let your kids grow up. Don't let your world go by. Don't let needs go unmet and unnoticed because you're focusing on building a nest for yourself. Don't say to yourself, I'll do the things that really matter once I've become financially independent. And how is this a key to being the difference? How you define success in your life is going to determine the outcome. It's going to determine your happiness, your gratitude. Where do you put your treasure? That's a great question, Dennis. Hey, listen, here is an action that you can take today. Take a few moments to just write down. Most people, I don't think, have ever really done this, haven't consciously taken time to write down a sentence or two. What is your definition of success? Sound like a plan? Let's do it. Hey guys, I got some really good news here before we close out. These Pederscopes that I've been doing, I'm putting together a book with the Pederscopes, and I want to give you a copy, a free copy of my book. So what I would like you to do, it's not ready yet, I'm still compiling it, but if you go to this web address, bit.ly/Pederscope, that's bit.ly/Pederscope, you can sign up. Would love you to sign up for my email list, and when the book is available, I will send you a notice and let you know, hey, here's where to go to download your free copy of the book. Guys, thanks so much for joining me here on the Pederscope on this marvelous, magnificent Monday. I'm trying to get my music to replay here, and it's taking its own sweet time. We'll get it rolling here. Where is it? Oh, boy. There it is. All right, guys. Have a great Monday, and we'll catch you on the next episode.